So, this story is actually coming out of Miami, Florida. And just for context, guys, Adrian Cosby is the darker complected of the two black men. And on the left, we do have Andrea and Sergio. And of course, George Walton is the black male that is featured with the dreads. According to Daily Mail, two men have been arrested and charged with the murder of a teenage girl from South Florida who was fatally shot while selling designer sneakers with her online entrepreneur boyfriend. Miami-Dade police on Sunday apprehended Adrian Cosby and George Walton, both 19, in connection to Tuesday's slaying of Andrea Camps Lacayo, 18, and the wounding of her boyfriend Sergio Bourbon. According to the Miami Herald, detectives say Camps, 18, and Bourbon had agreed on Instagram to sell Cosby and Walton three pairs of Adidas Yeezy sneakers for $935. Pairs of that shoe are selling for up to $500 online. The deal was set for outside an abandoned house in the 12,000 block of Southwest 271st Street. They were to sell three pairs of sneakers to 19-year-old George Walton for $935. Police say as the couple sat in their car, Walton approached alone and asked to try on the shoes, but Bourbon demanded payment. According to detectives, at that moment, Cosby sneaked up on the couple, sitting in Bourbon's car and opened fire, striking Camps in the torso and grazing Bourbon. The pair were rushed to Jackson South Medical Center where Camps died in surgery, reported by NBC Miami. Andrea Camps was the captain of Terra Environmental Research Institute's competitive dance team and was scheduled to graduate this year. Police say they tracked down Cosby and Walton by going through the victim's social media communications. They say both confessed, with Walton telling a detective his only intention was to steal the high end athletic shoes after trying them on. Bourbon, who survived after being shot in the arm, reportedly identified Cosby as the gunman. Cosby and Walton are both charged with second degree murder, robbery, and attempted murder and are being held without bond. Records indicate that Cosby was arrested in November 2017 on charges of grand theft auto, robbery, and carrying a concealed weapon, which were all dismissed the next year. Walton had no history of arrest prior to Sunday. Miami-Dade School Superintendent Alberto Carvalho told CBS Miami Camps Lacayo, who was known to her friends as Miss Dimples, was a bright young woman who dreamed of studying nursing at Florida International University. Her high school last week tweeted out a message paying tribute to the senior. Okay, guys, so we can definitely learn from this tale. Again, my heart does go out to the Andrea Camps family. We are sending our condolences. This is indeed a tragic event. What we can definitely learn, though, it's never a good idea to have a girlfriend accompany you during a buy, such as this one in particular. I do believe Andrea was madly in love, and Sergio probably told her, "Hey, baby, this is going to be quick. Just come along with me for the ride." Also, as parents, we need to educate our teens to be weary of meeting strangers online and then arranging to meet them face to face to sell high end merchandise. Oftentimes, we are in the homes with our children and we don't know what is going on in their life per se. They are living in our homes, but living lives and carrying out transactions that we seemingly know nothing about. The couple was surely looking to make a quick buck and were probably elated and ecstatic when they found a buyer willing to purchase the sneakers for a lump sum of $935. Andrea was ready to graduate, and I'm sure college was definitely on the horizon. Perhaps the couple planned on using the money to take a cruise or a vacation of sorts prior to Andrea starting college. As parents, we are our kids' first teachers, and we need to raise our children to be more vigilant because there are predators and there are prey out there. The predators are looking for unsuspecting citizens. It is unfortunate that Andrea, who was a senior in high school and roughly a month and a half away from graduating, lost her life. And to make matters worse, Sergio has to deal with the guilt that he unintentionally put Andrea in harm's way. The perpetrators of the crime had every intent to rob Andrea and Sergio of the three sneakers, totaling $935, and they went there with weapons in tow to ensure that they didn't leave empty handed. The plan was methodic, the plan was strategic. They isolated the victims and lured them to an area that they felt comfortable carrying out the robbery and subsequent murder. We need to educate our teens and loved ones to never meet a buyer on their turf. If by all means, if you do intend to meet a buyer, carry a weapon, and have another person in another vehicle tailgate you to the location that you're meeting up with the potential buyers. Meet in a public place that has surveillance cameras and lots of people. This will deter a potential robber from carrying out his sinister plans. We do live in the age of technology, and I'm hoping that this case will perhaps deter people from meeting up with buyers and instead sell their merchandise on Amazon, eBay, or any other online portal that allows and facilitates a person to sell their merchandise remotely. May this beautiful soul, Andrea Camps, rest in peace. And I hope these two perpetrators, George and Adrian, are prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.